be sleeping before they get done. When I was coming on the highway, the flag person stopped me. And I was the first in line, eh? And I woke up just in time because he was waiting. He didn't move. But the 10 minutes was real nice.
Good afternoon. We are going to get started in the next 1 minute. So if you have not found your seat, please do so now. There are a few seats right at the front if you are looking for a seat right now.
To get up, the guy goes to that. Now it's this one, guy's got to go to the bathroom probably halfway through. You know how it's like with those old people. Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 58th valedictory exercises of the Yorkton Regional High School, the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. As we begin the procession of graduands, I ask that you turn off or silence all cell phones.
I always give Cheryl my key
now.
phone and I need a person, but I don't want somebody to
Please
wrong impression.
remain seated for the entire processional. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the YRHS class of 2025. The YRHS Class of 2025. I would ask all who are able to rise and remove your headwear, except for you graduates, for the performance of O Canada by Evia McDowell on piano and Parker Hollinger on vocals, followed by the honor song performed by Iron Lens Crow. O Canada, performed by Parker Hollinger, soloist.
O Canada, our home and native land, through patriot love, in all of us command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please remain standing for the honor song. Please be seated. Graduands, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alan Kyle, and I'm pleased to serve as your MC for today's commencement. As an act of reconciliation, we acknowledge that the land on which we gather today is Treaty 4 territory, signed September 1874 at Fort Qu'Appelle, the traditional territory of the Cree, Saulteaux, Anishinaabe, Assiniboine, and homeland of the Métis peoples. Acknowledging territory shows recognition of and respect for Indigenous peoples both in the past and in the present. Recognition and respect are essential for the establishment of healthy, reciprocal relationships which are key to reconciliation. However, acknowledging territory is only the beginning of cultivating strong relationships with the First Peoples of Canada. To begin our exercises this afternoon, I would like to note we have one Good Spirit School Division member present, Ms. Kara Mackert. As well, Mr. Mick Parmar, Superintendent of Education. At this time, I would like to call on Ms. Mackert to bring greetings on behalf of the Good Spirit School Division.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, educators, and the Yorkton community. On behalf of the Good Spirit School Division Board of Education, it is an honor to celebrate the incredible achievements of the Yorkton Regional High School class of 2025. Proud Raiders and proudly orange. Today, we celebrate a milestone. You've journeyed through years of learning, challenge, and growth, and you've done so with courage, commitment, and resilience. Our division is grounded in the belief that students come first. Our mission? Building strong foundations to create bright futures. And our vision? Learning without limits, achievement for all, and are reflected in the success you celebrate today. As you cross the stage today to receive your grade 12 diploma, take a moment today to look at the faces around you, your family, your teachers, your community. Their pride in your accomplishments is evident, but it's your perseverance, determination, and heart that brought you to this moment. You have faced challenges with resilience, grown through uncertainty, and finished strong. These qualities will carry you confidently into the next chapter, whether it's further education, work, travel, or a path yet to be written. In the words of Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. Carry that same strength, persistence, and courage with you as you step into the future. You've already proven what you're capable of. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world awaits your greatness. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mackert. Before I introduce the graduating class, I would like to offer my personal congratulations to each of you on your high school graduation. It has been my pleasure to be your vice principal for all 4 years of high school and watch you come in as nervous grade 9s and grow into wonderful young adults. I was able to get to know some of you more than others. Fortunately for some, probably unfortunately for a few others. However, I am proud of each and every one of you. And this is just the beginning of your journey. Take what you have learned here. Be on time, or risk catching the ire of Mr. Cross. Do your work, or fear the bum 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 of Mr. Madzik, followed by your name on the intercom. And play music way too loud on a Friday afternoon while giving high fives as you leave your next building, just like Mr. Sharp. And think of us with a smile. You have a strong foundation, a school full of staff and students who believe in you, and it is now your time. You are a special group of 182, and I encourage you to continue in your pursuit of excellence, dream big, and work hard. As I introduce the graduands, diplomas will be presented. Academic excellence recipients will be announced. These awards are given to those individuals who have earned the distinction of having an 80% or above average in their grade 12 year. Great distinction is announced to individuals who have earned an average of 90% or better in their grade 12 year. This calculation is based on a formula in which 7 classes are used. English A30, English B30, History or Indigenous Studies 30, a 30 level Science, a 30 level Math, and 2 30 level electives. New this year, we also have a Director's Seal, and I would like to invite Mr. Mick Parmar, Superintendent of Good Spirit School Division, to the podium to introduce this distinction.
Well, that's a warmer applause than I used to get as principal of Langeberg. No. Good afternoon, graduates, families, staff, and honored guests. Today is a celebration of conclusion and of promise. It is also a day of firsts, a beginning etched in gold. For the first time in our division's proud history, we bestow the Director's Seal of Excellence, a distinction reserved for those who have not only achieved academic brilliance, but who have lived out their very values that define us as the Good Spirit School Division. This award is no mere accolade. It's a tribute to the whole student, mind, heart, and spirit. To earn this seal, one must reach a 95+ average across their grade 12 subjects, be enrolled in a minimum of 8 courses in their final year, and most critically, demonstrate the character and commitment that make a school better by simply their presence. In recognition of this extraordinary achievement, and on behalf of our Good Spirit School Division Director of Education, Quinton Robertson, each recipient will receive a gold embossed diploma marked with the Director's Seal and presented at this very ceremony. Their names will also be enshrined on the Director's Seal of Excellence Wall of Recognition, visible on the GSSD website at the Good Spirit School Education Complex and within their home school, right here at the Yorkton Regional, as a permanent testament to their efforts and impact. And with that, congratulations to all the graduates of 2025, and best wishes in your future endeavors, and have fun tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Parmar. Director's Seal recipients will be announced as they get their diplomas. The presentation of today's diplomas will be made by Mr. Parmar, Dr. Brandon Needham, Principal of YRHS, Mrs. Kaylee Nybrandt, Teacher at YRHS. Mrs. Jess Armstrong, Vice Principal of YRHS, will be joining at the other podium as some scholarship winners will be recognized as they cross the stage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 58th graduating class of the Yorkton Regional High School. Please hold your applause until all of the graduates have been introduced. Christian J. Ajaeus, with distinction. Amy Allen, with distinction. Landon Almighty Voice. Nathan Andrusiak, with great distinction.
Nathan is the recipient of the Park Memorial Scholarship and the J. Elton David Scholarship, each worth $500.
Jesse Anhalt, with distinction. Manshika Aurora, with great distinction. Paloma Babiak, with distinction. Clay Bombing. Caitlin Becker. Marley Bishop, with great distinction. Jackson Viola. Zoe Olmi, with distinction. Anna Bullich, Director's Seal.
Anna is the recipient of the Recessional Memorial Scholarship worth $100.
Jaden Batuk. Dexter Candillo, with great distinction.
Dexter is the recipient of the Hamilton Business Excellence Scholarship worth $750 and the John Donesic Leadership Scholarship worth $300.
Jackson Chikosis.
Woo! Way to go, Jack!
Althea Crispino, with great distinction. Megan Dara, with great distinction.
Megan is awarded the Josephine and Henry Gulak Scholarship valued at $300.
Mackenzie Davis, with great distinction.
Mackenzie is the recipient of the Gloria Hayden Memorial Scholarship worth $500.
Rihanna Derboka, with distinction. Nikki Devens. Alex Ding. Vanessa Ding, with distinction. Zen Dio. Mackenzie Dixon Appleton, with distinction. Dacia Drosky. Tristan Droder. Anthony Dubiel, with great distinction.
Anthony is the recipient of the Father Delaire Council number 5182 Knights of Columbus bursary valued at $500 and the Grace Hankey Sutherland Memorial Prize valued at $100 presented by Mrs. Rebecca Tatarnik.
Attaboy,
Elizabeth Duff, with great distinction. Fong Dong, with distinction. Isabel Dyke, with distinction. Landon Dyke, with distinction. Tishan Ebern. Emma Erickson, with great distinction. Logan Erickson, with distinction. Wyatt Evans. Emily Fong, with great distinction.
Emily is awarded the YRHS Staff Scholarship worth $500.
Kyla Farquharson, with distinction. Ryan Fayon Stevens. Tristan Fair with distinction.
Help Tristan.
Rylan Fleury. Chase Fountain with distinction.
Chase is the recipient of the Yorkton Aircraft Service Practice and Applied Arts Scholarship valued at $200.
Way to go, son.
Ashton Friday. Cayman Fick with distinction. Mason Fick. Samuel Genoway with great distinction. Wyatt Giroux. Kale Gorski. Robert Grieve.
First try, baby!
Danny Hall. Colby Halliday with great distinction.
Colby is awarded the Yorkton This Week Scholarship worth $250.
John Colby.
Zachary Halushka. Miles Harding with great distinction. Kelsey Harmon.
Proud of you, Kelsey.
Jacob Hetfield.
Way to go,
Preston Hill. Ellinger with great distinction.
Parker is the recipient of the Yorkton Community Band and All That Jazz Band Music Scholarship worth $300 and the Yorkton Band Booster Scholarship worth $500.
Bailey Holstein with great distinction. Mark Poole. Joel Hubrid.
Joel is the recipient of the Yorkton Masonic Lodge No. 12 Scholarship valued at $200.
Adam Huslak with distinction. Emily Vidston with distinction. Joanna E. Hidero with distinction. Addison Jakubik with great distinction.
Addison is awarded the YRHS Retired ELA Teachers Excellence in English Scholarship valued at $500.
Sean Jansen with distinction. Faith Jaquette with distinction.
Not sure how big.
Kingsley Jean.
Way to go, KJ!
Maya Jesmer with distinction. Lily Johnson with distinction. Al Kakakaway. Willow Cardinal with distinction.
Willow is the recipient of the Parkland Dance Festival Scholarship worth $300 presented by Jana Martinek. Hadiza Kasim, Director's Seal. Hadiza is awarded the YRHS Dedicated Student Scholarship worth $600 and the Ted Willock Math Scholarship worth $500.
Grady Keith. Gage Keller.
Gage is the recipient of the Bev Blur's Key Auto Group Automotive Scholarship worth $300.
Paula K. Kelly. Brittany Kemp with distinction. Evan Collard with great distinction.
Evan is awarded the Josephine and Henry Ulak Scholarship valued at $300.
Nevaeh Kalababa with distinction. Dimitro Kolesnik. Caitlin Kormos with distinction.
Caitlin is the recipient of the Parkland Dance Festival Scholarship worth $300 presented by Jana Marnak.
Tyson Carroll. Willow Krebets with great distinction. Chanel Krisky with great distinction.
Chanel is the recipient of the C.J. Houston SRC Memorial Scholarship worth $500 and the W. Ernest Klein Memorial Scholarship valued at $200.
Deegan Kolchar. Joshua Kolchar. Ethan Larson, Director's Seal.
Ethan is the recipient of the Dave McVeigh Memorial Scholarship worth $500 and the Cornerstone Credit Union Scholarship worth $1,000 presented by Haley Tays. As well as the Ruth Jolson Medal, which is given to the grade 12 student with the highest average in English, presented by Loran Chapman.
Jenna Laycock with great distinction. Maxwell
Does it
Lee.
have a high average or not? Like 95 or higher? Or eight? Oh, okay.
Natalie Lindenbach.
Right on.
Casey Lowen. Jessica Madsen with great distinction.
Jessica is awarded the Yorkton Nursery School's Little Scholars Scholarship worth $250, the Doreen Burns Memorial Scholarship worth $500, and the Good Spirit Teachers Association Scholarship worth $750.
Kaya Malish with distinction. Angelina Martinez with great distinction. James McClary with distinction. Evan McIntyre. Dominic Medvid. Matthew Mikulchuk with great distinction. Rook Michael. Emma Miller. Sahara Minchuk. Clara Morera. Luke Morgan. Alex Morrison with great distinction.
Alex is the recipient of the Gary Wojnarowski Memorial Scholarship worth $500.
Hunter Morrison with great distinction.
Rock and roll. I have
Isaac Monroe. Estin Nabozniak. Gabe Nabozniak.
Woo! Grandson!
Hunter Nash.
Thank God!
Evie Neville Kerr. Owen Needham with distinction. Callie Neff with distinction. Georgia Nelson with distinction. Xander Orischak, Director's Seal. Carson Ostapovich with distinction. Isaiah Papaquash.
That's my boy.
Janvi Patel with distinction. Simran Patel.
Simran is the recipient of the YCI 1982 scholarship worth $300.
Charity Pelche with distinction.
Very beautiful.
Peyton Pelche.
Good job, Peyton.
Serenity Pelche. Ella Penn with great distinction. Caden P. Hatch with great distinction.
Caden is the recipient of the Willowbrook District Lions Club Scholarship worth $500 presented by Eugene Maestrowicz.
Liam Potsis. Janaya Predenchuk with distinction. Piper Proby with distinction. Luca Pristupa. Andrea Pira with distinction. Sophia Q with great distinction.
Sophia is the recipient of the Yorkton Bowl Arena Scholarship worth $500.
Royce Rathgaber.
Good job, Royce.
Anthony Razor Dreyeyes. Cam Reedy.
Good job, Movers!
Paige Ramazoff. JJ Ramillo with distinction. Altaf Rezai. Connor Rideout. Colton Rogers with great distinction. Nick Rose. Stefan Roy.
Good job.
Riley Sacre. Darrell Sandy. Calum Schatz. Jaslyn Schneider.
Love you, girl.
Annika Schomer. Bree Schomer. Ryan Schuster. Emma Serblowski. Corbin Shaw.
Good job, Corbin.
Billy Shipowick with distinction.
Billy is awarded the Photography of Mitch Scholarship valued at $700 presented by Mitch Hipsley.
Jefferson Solis. Jordan Spikowski. Zoe Statura. Steven Stadnick.
You did it!
Cole Stainer. Shannon, standing ready. Christopher Stevens. Kelly Stevenson. Riley Stewart, with distinction. Sam Stoyand, Director Seal.
Sam is the recipient of the W. Ernest Klein Memorial Scholarship worth $200.
Shayla Strongquill, with distinction.
Yeah, Shayla!
That's the girl, Ruth!
Darcy Stuckey, with distinction.
Darcy is the recipient of the Captain Patrick Rushowick Memorial Bursary worth $500 presented by Bonnie Rushowick. The bursary is awarded to a student who, like Patrick, displayed kindness by being a friend to his peers or by providing a helping hand whenever needed.
Erica Sweeney, with distinction.
Erica is the recipient of the Beta Sigma Phi Memorial Scholarship valued at $200 and the Yorkton Band Booster Scholarship worth $500.
Atta girl, Erica.
Sarah Switzer, with great distinction.
Sarah is awarded the Bredenbury Lions Scholarship worth $250.
Good job, Sarah.
Zachary Zabo, with distinction. Daniel Tank. Madeline T-Bay, with distinction. Xander Thompson, Director Seal.
Xander is the recipient of the W. Ernest Klein Memorial Scholarship worth $200.
Maimuna Umar, Director Seal.
Good job, Boogie.
Tristan Van Summeren.
That's my baby brother.
Cole Waldbauer, with distinction. Evan Ward, with distinction.
Tassels on backwards.
Hudson Warwick, with great distinction.
Hudson is the recipient of the Dr. Brie Ragosa Health Sciences Scholarship valued at $500.
Seth Weeks. Colby Weinheimer, with distinction. Emma Worley, with great distinction.
Emma is the recipient of the Fit Futures Youth Scholarship worth $200.
Taylor Werner, with great distinction. Lacey Westfeld, with distinction. Tanner Weens, with distinction. Jackson Witherspoon, with distinction. Raina Wozniak. Spencer Urema. We're going to do that again, just so I can say, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of 2025. I'm pleased to ask Dr. Needham to come forward and give his principal's remarks, present a few awards, and introduce the valedictorian.
Thank you, Mr. Kyle. Good afternoon, graduates, families, honored guests, and friends. It's a privilege to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the Yorkton Regional High School's graduating class of 2025. This day marks both an ending and a beginning, a milestone that reflects your hard work, growth, and resilience. Today is about you, your journey, your achievements, and your future. Over the past years, you've navigated challenges, built lifelong friendships, and grown into young adults ready to take on the world. You've proven your strength not just in academic pursuits, but in your ability to adapt, lead, and support one another. That is no small feat. Your individual stories, filled with triumphs, setbacks, laughter, and learning, have helped shape the spirit of our school. You are part of the legacy that will continue to inspire those who follow in your footsteps. To the educators and staff, thank you for your dedication and belief in these students. Your efforts have helped guide them into this moment. To families, your steady support, encouragement, and belief in your children have been crucial. This day belongs to all of you as well. Class of 2025, go forward with confidence, kindness, and purpose. You have everything you need to make a difference. Congratulations. We are so, so proud of you. Before I present the Fry Height Award of Excellence to a deserving graduate, I will present our Academic Excellence Awards to our grade 10, 11s, and 12s. Today's winners will receive an engraved keeper medal. The grade 10 Academic Excellence Award is based on the cumulative average of all the classes taken throughout the 2024-25 school year. This year's grade 10 Academic Excellence Award winner with an average of 97.18 is Elizabeth Zawada. Congratulations. The Grade 11 Academic Excellence Award is based on the cumulative average of all the classes taken in 24-25. This year's Grade 11 Academic Excellence Award winner with an average of 97.78 is Brady McNeil. The Grade 12 Academic Excellence Award is based on the average of English Language Arts A, B, Canadian Studies or Indigenous Studies, 30-level Math, 30-level Science, and 2 30-level electives. The Grade 12 recipient is also presented with the Governor General Academic Medal, which recognizes the student who has achieved the highest academic average in their respective high school. And in addition, will be awarded $400 from the Good Spirit School Division Scholarship for being our top graduate. I am pleased to acknowledge this year's recipient of the Governor General's Academic Medal and the GSSD Scholarship is Hadiza Kasim with an average of 98.28. Amazing. It's now my pleasure to award the Fry Height Award of Excellence. But before I do that, I would like to just provide you some context into this award. In September of 1967, the Yorkton Regional High School opened its doors to students from around Yorkton and the surrounding area. In July of that same year, an accident on the street of Yorkton claimed the life of Margaret Freiheit, the most outstanding graduate of the Yorkton Collegiate Institute. The following was written in 1966 in the YCI yearbook, and I quote, "Margaret Freiheit, the most outstanding graduate of the Yorkton Collegiate Institute in June 1966, stood for excellence in everything she did. She won the General Proficiency Medal for her class in grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. She was an active member of the community, always ready to lend a helping hand whenever was needed. Her tragic passing inspired a citizen of Yorkton, at the time school board trustee and lawyer, Jim Milliken, to set up an award that would perpetuate the name of Margaret Freiheit and those for her performance at YCI, as it exemplified the founding principles of the new school: quality of excellence in the pursuit of excellence. To win this award, a student must demonstrate excellence in several pursuits. This quality must be apparent to both students and staff. This year's recipient, as voted on by their peers, is Anna Bullich. Congratulations on this great honor. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian for the class of 2025. I am pleased to introduce Ethan Larson.
Good afternoon, teachers, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I feel honored to be the YRHS class of 2025 valedictorian. I would like to start with sharing appreciation to the many deserving people who have made a lasting mark on us. To our teachers and school staff, thank you for your patience, your passion, and your push. You didn't just shape our minds, but also our character. Our success has been possible because of your efforts. Whether that has been helping us with a question we didn't understand, coaching us, keeping our schools clean, or the many more tasks you do, we thank you. We thank you for putting up with us, motivating us, making us laugh, and making this place more than just a building. You gave it life, made it a family of Raiders, and will be the staff we remember for years to come. So thank you. To our parents and families, you have been our rock and support from the very beginning. From our first steps and words, to our first day of kindergarten, and to our last day of high school, you have watched us grow up to the individuals we are today. Your love, sacrifices, and support has been key to our success and this moment of graduation. To my parents and family, thank you. I appreciate your support and everything you have done for me. And to my fellow graduates, we did it. We grew up. First, we counted months, then weeks, and finally days until this moment. We can all finally hit delete on that countdown we have on our phone. And what's crazy is, high school will only take up just about 5% of our entire lifetime. High school has seemed like the largest part of our life so far, yet we have so much more to come. We have become so familiar with these halls, teachers, our friends, and today marks the end. Now here we are, reflecting on the last 4 years and standing at the edge of a new chapter. Today, we celebrate not just the end of high school, but the journey that brought us here. It seems crazy to think about all the moments that brought us up to this point in front of this crowd in our cap and gowns. From our first day of grade 9, when the fire alarm went off and we all had to stand in the rain, which is a pretty typical YRHS experience, to our first time driving, our first time hitting a curb, our first finals, and our first job. We've had many RCR events like Hunger Games, Mario Kart, and Friday Night Lights, and many Tim runs and cafeteria cookies. To recently Senior Assassin, Senior Sign-Out, our last day, our last finals, and our final goodbyes. These moments, some filled with sports, others with music, arts, trades, or academics, have brought us together, made us new friends, and made the journey memorable. Although every person on this stage had a unique experience, we all leave here today with lifelong memories. I would like to leave you with 2 stories and lessons that I hope sink in. As some may know, during high school, I got my private pilot license. While taking my training, I realized how rare it is to take off with blue skies, calm winds, and little turbulence. If you wait for perfect conditions, you'd never get off the ground. In fact, flying in crosswind conditions makes you a better pilot. Life is the same way. Don't wait for everything to be ideal. Even if it's bumpy, start moving. Put yourself in those uncomfortable situations, like taking a hard class, doing that awkward presentation, or like me here today, speaking in front of a crowd this large. These conditions make you better, they help you grow. And for my second piece of advice, as we prepare to leave and pursue bigger and better things, how many times have we all been asked, what do you want to do? Some of us may already have the answer, others of us may still be figuring it out. The truth is, we have an entire life ahead of us to answer that question. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with more opportunities, more responsibilities, and yes, more consequences. While that can feel overwhelming, it's all a part of the journey. This past semester, in English class, we did a search for self-assignment with the goal to better understand who we are, what we believe in, and what truly matters to us. It got me thinking, who am I deep down? And that question is especially relevant at this crossroads in our lives. As we step into this next chapter, I hope we continue asking ourselves the deeper question, who are you, and who do you want to become? I'm not referring to the sports you play, your future career, or your dream possession. Yeah, I'm talking about your character, the kind of person you are, and the kind of person you want to become. We spent years building a resume of grades, sports, clubs, and achievements, but beyond all of that, who are you? At a time where it feels like the world we have known for the last 4 years is coming to an end, I encourage you to ask these tough questions. Who we are will always matter more than any title, salary, or resume. Careers and paths may change. People will come and go. However, the person you are becoming will shape every choice and challenge ahead. You may not have all the answers right now, and that's okay. But start by thinking about what feels right, what you value, what motivates you, and what you're willing to fight for. So be true to yourself, take risks, learn from your failures, ask questions, be kind, stay curious, and most importantly, never forget who you are or the journey that brought you here. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. We have built our foundation, and what we build next, that is entirely up to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan, and thank you, Dr. Needham, for your presentations. Continuing with our presentations and awards, I will now call upon Dr. Brandon Needham and Mrs. Jess Armstrong to announce the recipients of our awards and scholarships for 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Kyle. Thank you, Ethan. Excellent job. Graduates apply for scholarships. These considerations are made by applying to the General Scholarship, which helps match students with the criteria outlined by the sponsors. Also connects them with post-secondary interests that they may have and other considerations while the committee makes its decisions. The first scholarship I would like to announce today is the Joan Aniak Memorial Scholarship. Joan Aniak graduated from the Yorkton Regional High School in 1969, began work as a nurse in 1972, and relocated to Yorkton in 1978, where she spent the remainder of her career working in psychiatric nursing. This award, created by her husband to honor her memory and presented by her son Jared, a 2006 YRHS grad, will be presented annually to a student entering the nursing field who strives for academic and extracurricular excellence, displays a sense of volunteerism and community spirit, and has a genuine interest in helping others. This year's recipient is Hunter Morrison. Hunter will attend the University of Regina in the fall, where she will pursue a career as a registered nurse. Congratulations, Hunter. The Ruth Smith Educational Scholarship, valued at $2,000, presented by Aaron Nicola. This scholarship is offered to a student who has worked hard to achieve success. The student will be pursuing a post-secondary study to further their education. This year's recipient is Maimuna Umar. Maimuna will be attending the University of Saskatchewan in the fall, where she will be furthering her studies in biomedical sciences. Congratulations. The Morrison Christofferson Scholarship, valued at $1,500 and presented by Dan Cross. This scholarship was established by Nancy Morrison in memory of her mother, Jessie Christofferson, who taught at Burke School, and her father, William H. Morrison, a lawyer for over 55 years in Yorkton, and a member of the school board at the Yorkton Collegiate Institute. The scholarship is in honor of their love and commitment to education. It's available to a student who shows general proficiency and who plans post-secondary education at a public institution. Would Xander Oreszczuk please come forward? Xander has been accepted into the College of Engineering at the University of Saskatchewan, where he plans to study mechanical engineering. Congratulations.
The Susan Harper Memorial Scholarship, valued at $1,500, presented by Carrie Ostakovich. This scholarship is given to a student who is planning to enroll in a registered nursing program in Saskatchewan. The winner is Taylor Warner. Taylor will be furthering her studies in Regina by completing the Saskatchewan Collaborative Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. The John and Ethel Prop Music Scholarship, valued at $1,500, presented by Katja Jorgensen. This scholarship is awarded to a band and/or choir student who has shown dedication, diligence, commitment and cooperation in both attitude and participation in the music program, and who is continuing with post-secondary education. The winner is Parker Hollinger.
Congratulations, Parker. The Rusnak-Balako Catcher Rusnak Law Scholarship, valued at $1,400, presented by David Rusnak. This scholarship is presented to a student of high academic standing who has completed the grade 12 law class. The student must be continuing with post-secondary education. Lacey Westbelt, please come forward. Lacey has been accepted into a program of massage therapy at the University of MacEwan in Edmonton. Congratulations. The Kane Procession Memorial Award, $1,000, presented by the family of Kane Procession. Kane Procession was a graduate of the Yorkton Regional High School in the class of 2023. Throughout his time at the Regional, Kane was a well-liked and respected member of the football team. Kane was humble, kind, and always treated his teammates with respect. He represented the Regional with pride and appreciated his coaches. Kane tragically lost his life in a car accident in March of 2024, and his family has created this award to honor his memory. This award is intended for a graduating football player who represents the values that Kane stood for, and this year it will be given to Cam Reaney.
The Lamson Scholarship for $1,000, presented by Loran Chapman. This scholarship was started by Gerald and Helen Lamson and is intended for a student pursuing a career in the performing arts or an art-related field, particularly in recognition of the challenge that it can be to receive funding in those areas. This year's recipient is Erica Sweeney. Erica will be attending the University of Brandon, where they will study music. The Hopkins Bursary, 2 bursaries at $1,000 each, presented by Aaron Nicola. This bursary is to recognize the help offered to the early European settlers in this area by the Indigenous people. This year, the 2 students receiving the bursary are Sam Genoway and Miles Harding. Please come forward. Miles will be attending the Suncrest College, where she will further her education in business, and Sam is attending Sask Polytech in the fall to pursue his education in business.
The Florence Willishin Memorial Scholarship, valued at $1,000 and presented by Kaylee Nybram. This scholarship was established in accordance with the wishes of the late Florence Willishin, who held a high value for education and the desire to support young people in achieving their goals. The recipient must show general proficiency and must be continuing in a post-secondary education. The worthy recipient is Anna Bullich. Anna will be studying biomedical sciences in the fall at the University of Saskatchewan, with aspirations to enter into the College of Naturopathic Medicine in Vancouver. Congratulations. The Dr. Boris Kalchinsky Memorial Bursary of $1,000, presented by Rebecca Tatarnik. This award goes to a deserving graduate who is planning on continuing their studies and entering the health care profession. The recipient is Elizabeth Duff. Elizabeth will be completing the Saskatchewan Collaborative Bachelor of Science in Nursing program at the University of Saskatchewan.
The Heather Laxdal Memorial SRC Bursary, valued at $1,000, presented by Tara Schuster. This bursary is given to a grade 12 student who has gone above and beyond the call of their office over the course of the school year, striving to maintain and better the level of school spirit and enthusiasm. This year, the scholarship will be awarded to Ethan Larson. Ethan plans to get his commercial pilot diploma and then work towards his Bachelor of Applied Management while working in the aviation industry. The Brock Poulin Memorial Award for $1,000, presented by Dan Cross. Brock grew up in Yorkton and attended the YRHS from 1993 to 1996. He was a formidable part of high school drama and band and was always ready to make someone laugh. He excelled academically and was someone who gave others the courage to be themselves. Brock proved that with deep faith in yourself, you can do anything. This award is to honor his joyful spirit, his life's work, and is awarded to a student with good academic standing who has been involved in band, choir, and/or drama in high school. This year's recipient is Sam Stoyand. Sam will attend their first year at Suncrest College in the fall, where they will complete the prerequisites in hope to enter the College of Pharmacy to become a pharmacist.
The Maestowich Farms Limited Scholarship of $1,000 presented by Eugene Maestrowicz. This scholarship is presented to the student from Willowbrook who's planning on post-secondary education in the trades. This year's recipient is Caden Pihatch. Caden will be attending Sask Polytech in Saskatoon in the fall, where he'll be pursuing a diploma in mechanical engineering. Congratulations. The Ed and Luba Magus Scholarship. 2 scholarships valued at $1,000 each, presented by Ed Magus. These scholarships are intended for 2 students who exemplify the philosophies of the school. The first scholarship is given to a student who shows leadership and influence in the community and helps other students both in and outside of the school. The second scholarship is for a student who demonstrates strong loyalty and leadership while trying to make school a better place, but doesn't seek recognition for their efforts. The first scholarship will be awarded to Alex Morrison, and the second scholarship will be presented to Ella Penn. Alex plans to play junior hockey with aspirations to get a scholarship to a university. Ella is going to attend the University of Saskatchewan and hopes to enter the College of Pharmacy. Congratulations to both of them.
The General Alexander Ross, branch number 977 bursaries, 4 valued at $750 each, presented by Kathy Gordon and Bonnie Rushwick. These bursaries are presented to grade 12 students who are the children or grandchildren of a veteran or RCMP member and who plan to continue their education. Students must apply for these bursaries. There are 4 recipients this year. Would Hunter Morrison, Georgia Nelson, Marley Bishop, and Willow Cardinal please come forward? Georgia will be attending the University of Cape Breton, where they will be majoring in chemistry and playing basketball. Marley will be attending Trent University to study forensic science.
The Yorkton United FC Academic Scholarship. 2 scholarships valued at $500, presented by Rebecca Tatarnik. These scholarships are awarded to the 2 players from Yorkton United who have maintained an average of 80% or over, played in the competitive program for at least 3 years, and either refed, coached, or volunteered, or mentored athletes in the club. The students must be attending post-secondary studies this fall. The recipients are Xander Thompson and Hadiza Kassim. Xander will be in Saskatoon in the fall, entering into the College of Engineering, in which he is specialized in mechanical engineering. Hadiza will be attending the University of Regina, where she plans to get a degree in actuarial sciences and hopes to enter medicine. Hadiza will also be playing for the University of Regina women's soccer team in the fall. The Yorkton United FC Performance Scholarship, valued at $500, presented by Loran Chapman. This scholarship is awarded to the recipient who has maintained an overall average of 80% or higher, played competitively in the organization for at least 4 years, and has either coached, refed, or mentored, or continuing their soccer career at a university or a technical institute. This year's recipient is Sarah Switzer. Sarah will be attending the University of Brandon in the fall to study agricultural sciences. Congratulations.
The Edwin Patzer Memorial Scholarships, 3 valued at $500 each, presented by Kaylee Nygrout. These scholarships are funded by the family of Flying Officer Edwin Patzer to perpetuate the memory of the young pilot who was killed in action in February 1945. He was also a former defensive star with the Yorkton Terriers Hockey Club from 1940 to 1942. These scholarships are awarded to recognize excellence in the area of athletics, academics, visual or performing arts, student representative council, or technical education. The students must be continuing formal education at a recognized post-secondary institution. Hadiza Kasim, Anthony Dubiel, Willow Kravets, please come forward. Willow will be attending Suncrest College in the fall, where she plans to take classes in order to apply into the registered nursing program at the University of Saskatchewan. Anthony will be attending the University of Saskatchewan in the College of Agriculture to study crop sciences.
The Kinsman Club of Yorkton Proficiency Scholarships, $500 scholarships, and there are 4 of them, presented by Elmer Hollinger. The Kinsman Awards are presented for high academic achievement and proficiency in extracurricular activities. Our winners have a good academic record and have contributed much to the extracurricular program here at our school. The recipients are Ethan Larson, Xander Thompson, Anna Bullich, and Marley Bishop. Congratulations. The Yorkton Lions Club Technical Scholarship of $500, presented by Loran Chapman. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has displayed proficiency in the technical areas who plans to pursue further education in a technical field at a recognized post-secondary institution. Our recipient is Anthony Dubiel. Congratulations. The Yorkton Lions Club Academic Scholarship of $500, presented by Dan Cross. This award is given to a grade 12 student with a high academic record and who plans to pursue post-secondary education. The winner is Hadiza Kasim.
The Yorkton Lions Club Leadership Award for $500, presented by Erin Nicola. This award is given to a student who shows outstanding leadership qualities in at least one of these areas: student representative council, a fine arts production, or a major sport. The winner must hold a good academic record and must display excellent leadership qualities. Ethan Larson, please come forward. The Yorkton Council number 2031 Knights of Columbus Scholarships, 2 valued at $500, presented by Nathan Buchik. These 2 scholarships are awarded for general proficiency and are to be used for educational purposes. Recipients must be the children of a knight and/or member of the parish. The students who meet these criteria are Chanel Krisky and Althea Crispino. Chanel is attending Suncrest College for her first year of study. Afterwards, she will major in history at the University of Saskatchewan, where she has aspirations to become a lawyer. Althea will be attending the University of Saskatchewan, where she will be majoring in biology with aspirations to study medicine.
The Yorkton Curling Club Scholarship. 2 scholarships valued at $500. This scholarship is awarded to an active member of the Yorkton Curling Club who is continuing with post-secondary training. Students must apply for this scholarship. This year's recipients are Keaton P. Hatch and Anthony Dubiel. Keaton will be furthering his education at Sask Polytech and studying mechanical engineering. Congratulations.
Thank you to all of our scholarship donors and those presenting today. On behalf of our students, your donations are very much appreciated. At this time, I would like to recognize the contributions of the many individuals who have helped organize today's valedictory exercises. Again, please hold your applause until the end. Mr. Langford, Mr. Bradford, and the caretaking staff for assembling the Antwerp Theatre, as well as for grooming and shaping our YRHS property, courtyard preparation, grass cutting, and litter collection. Mr. Dunlop for looking after the technical aspects of lighting and sound. Thank you to Ms. Ingham and Ms. Stanek-Sebastian for the calculations of our academic honor rolls. Thank you to Mr. Willems for setting up and arranging the live stream to this afternoon's commencement ceremony. All of our office admin assistants and our many educational assistants for looking after the academic excellence lists, ticket preparation and distribution, collection of money, as well as the preparation of our programs and scholarship envelopes. Thank you to our scholarship committee, Chair, Mrs. Chapman, Mr. Cross, Ms. Tatarnik, Ms. Haugen, Ms. Philippi, Ms. Nicola, and Mrs. Nybrand, who organized the awards and scholarships to be presented this afternoon. Thank you again to Ms. Haugen, who served as the marshal for the processional, and Mr. Ostapowicz, who kept our graduates in order behind the scenes. Annika Clark, Kylie DeLeon, Parker Lorenzo, Kim Daring, Una Tumalad, and Keith Kalikidin are grade 10 and 11 students that served as commencement ushers this afternoon. Mrs. Renas, Mr. Manzik, and their many assistants from our staff who helped with last-minute adjustments to ensure all graduates were properly outfitted in their caps and gowns. Thank you to Ms. Jorgensen for arrangements with music for the processional, recessional, and O Canada, and to Ms. Nicola for the organization of the drummer. Thanks to Mr. Sapera for his careful eye and some thoughtful stage decorations, and for also providing water to the graduates backstage. On behalf of the graduates of 2025, Dr. Needham, Mrs. Armstrong, and myself, I would like to extend the most sincere thank you to everyone who's contributed to these exercises. As the valedictory exercises draw to a close, I have a few announcements for you. Following the recessional, we encourage students to find their family and friends to get some casual pictures in their caps and gowns before returning them to the room they're assigned out in. You get to keep your cap, but you must return your gown. Please remember at this time there is no smoking or vaping allowed on any GSSD property. One would have to move to the city sidewalk to do so. And we would encourage you to use the courtyards. They have been manicured by our staff for your photos. Best wishes to the graduates of 2025. May you encounter health, happiness, and success in all of your future endeavors. Enjoy your evening tonight, but be safe. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. Please rise as our graduates lead the recessional 2 by 2 through the theater.
How's your back?
Oh, Dad, you go that way.
Is that?
That way.
Where are people going now?
Go put maybe by the bench.